Thank you, Grizzly.
Hold up.
Cheers. That's going to be the frame underneath the table. Spindles will be dadoed into that. This is the table base. So these legs are not going to work, but they're just giving me a visual. Kind of a 3-stack base here, something different. I have 2 spindles. Base will sit on top here. It's almost done. I'm really battling the legs on this one. I actually got a quote from a guy that makes those legs. I don't know what the quote is yet. He said he'll get it to me tonight, but hopefully it's not too much. I can just buy them, be done with it. It's actually going to turn out pretty nice. I'm going to take off today. I've got some errands I got to go run. Get the kids from school, all that jazz. See you tomorrow. It is Friday, about 9 o'clock. Been on the road for about an hour. We got a small install to do down by Decatur. Just a little closet organization. Probably bid it too low, but whatever. It's all right. Make a buck. Headed there now. Hoping to get it all knocked out today. Besides the doors, I'll go back to the shop, make the doors, and send them in the mail to them because I'm not sure what size. I wasn't that prepared. So, decent way to end the week. If anything, it's going to get me out of the shop, give me some more on-site time. It's something I'm not really set up for, is working on-site at a house. I really need I should have never sold my 12-inch little DeWalt planer, which are absolute beasts. Should have never sold it, but when I went to buy a new planer back in the day, I just needed the cash, so sold it. But eventually I want to kind of get more on-site tools and have a better system in place for doing stuff at a customer's home. But I got about another half hour till we get there. Pretty basic, just 2x4 ledging all the way around. Throw a sheet up, make a face frame, trim it out. Should be good. I'm looking forward to it. Not too much on the docket this weekend. I got some customers coming over to look at the progress on a table. Little odds and ends here and there. So anyways, almost there. was a great little install. I wore my headphones, which I normally don't do in a house, but when I went inside, I put one up in case she needed me. I just felt like that was kind of a common courtesy move. I've never really done too much building on site like that. I was kind of stressing about it. I actually had a really good time. I did get to the end where I always stress out. I'm ready to go, which I got to find a way to beat that. But I think if I knew it was closer, I could just come back tomorrow. So I think I always stress it, but it wasn't even, it was 3 o'clock. I had plenty of time. Anyways, I'm done. I'm driving home. Gonna drop the trailer off at the shop, call it a day. Oh, I'm so hungry and I see the golden arches. Time to get nasty. Kind of nice unloading inside, I'm not gonna lie. I've got to figure out some sort of organization for that trailer. Nothing like crazy, just a place to put tools. It's just at the end of every job, everything just gets thrown back in there and it's a complete mess. That's it, we're unloaded. Good day. We had a table, sure, I've been working on it forever. An oak table with the big fancy legs and all the trim. I've had it forever. It's actually not my fault because I've been waiting on color, someone to decide on color. We wait on a few different details, so we've just kind of been sitting idle. Finally figured out colors, got it over to Mike. He put a layer of stain on the top. He's like, Jeff, come look at this, see if you like it. So, went over there. My drum sander lately has been jumping a gear, which thus makes that drum sand just a little bit longer on a section. You know, it's not a smooth process. It stops and then it goes. So it must have done that a few times on half the table. So it looked like crap. So I called a big cabinet shop here in town and said, hey, can you run this through your machine once, just even everything out? He said, that's fine, bring it by tomorrow. So that's where I'm going tonight. I'm gonna go get that table from Mike, throw it in the trailer. I'm gonna take it to the cabinet shop first thing in the morning. So not a huge deal. We're still waiting on a few more components to that table, so it's not like there's a huge holdup. Just one of those things, man. Deal with it. Shut up and deal with it. All right, here's what we're talking about. See these lines? You couldn't even see them when there's no finish, and you can't really feel them. They're just so small. End of these in 2 halves. This side doesn't have it, this side does. So I'm assuming I made my adjustment for this side. Load it back up. So I just got home. I went to grab my camera and it's still set up down at the Mike's Finish shop. So I got to go back to update halfway there, and it really started to rain. And it's outside. I'm not responsible. I'm coming, sweetie. This is absolutely no way to treat such a expensive device. Canon, if you're watching this, which you're not, but if you do, I'm so sorry. Oh. Actually, GoPro, if you're watching, send me some free stuff!